Welcome to the SCAC Spring Media Days. I'm Rachel Gibbon with Trinity University's baseball head coach Tim Scannell and senior pitcher Kevin Flores. Thanks for joining me today, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Coach, as luck would have it, you're starting off conference play facing against your former assistant J.C. Bunch, who's now the head coach at Southwestern. Does this matchup add another layer to the game plan, knowing you're facing your longtime assistant?
Yes and no. We're really just thrilled for JC. He's one of the all-time great players we've had at Trinity. He's a record holder. He played with the Texas Rangers and came back and coached with us a long, long time. So honestly, I'm looking forward to it, just like I'm sure the players are. It'll be fun to compete against them, but once the games start, it'll be like any other opponent, and we'll be try and take one game at a time type of thing.
Sure. And Kevin, what have you been working on this off season?
I personally have been working on my off speed as a pitcher. I think the past couple of years it hasn't really been too great. I think it could definitely help me going forward, especially as a starting pitcher. So that's been my main focus.
Sure. And Coach, talk about recruiting this past year and what new faces Trinity fans will be seeing on the team this season.
Well, I think the tough part with that is we haven't really started our spring practices yet. We're a week out from getting up and running. But what we saw in the fall was that we've got some added depth. And we really feel like some of the young guys are going to have an opportunity to step in onto the field and win starting jobs. But they got to do it. They got to prove themselves, and that's what the preseason's for. That's what inter squads are for, and daily practice is for.
And Kevin, as a senior, how will you help those new faces transition onto the team?
I'm just going to do everything I can to, first of all, lead by example. Go out there and show them, what it means to compete at the collegiate level, and try to, sort of instill how fun it is to play baseball or play any sport in college. I think that maybe last year there was maybe a little bit of added pressure just coming off of a year winning the national championship. So I kind of want to do my best to bring back just sort of like having fun with it and winning baseball games from there.
Sure. And Coach, I know you haven't really started anything in the spring, but I know you saw some of your players in fall ball. Who do you look to for leaders on the team this year?
Well, I think, we have a kind of a unique team where we have a lot of returning players. So we're going to have experience, and we're excited about there'll be one more year into their college baseball kind of confidence, if you will. Rafe Chalmette and Jake Martin and Blake Frampton all back in the outfield, and then anchored by Zach Aretsky. And then behind the dish, we have Michael Goodrich and Parker Cormack. So, and there are other players, but we've got a nice group coming back. But what I think we're most excited about is Kevin Flores leading the staff. We feel like we've got depth in that pitching staff. We feel like a bunch of guys are about to emerge. And I think Kevin's going to be an outstanding leader. He's a hardworking kid. He's a kid that doesn't pitch with any fear, and so in that sense, he'll be able to lead by example. He also had an unbelievable summer in the New England Collegiate League, which is one of the top collegiate summer leagues around the country against high-level Division I competition. So all that combined, we're excited for to get things started.
Definitely. And Kevin, what's one personal goal you hope to accomplish this season?
Personal goal. I'd like to get past the seventh inning as a starter. It sounds weird, but I always, one of my good friends on the staff last year would always give me a lot of lip for not getting past the seventh inning. I would always get pulled to somewhere in the sixth inning. So I would definitely want to try to go deeper into games, and really, I feel like being able to do that, you could more clearly lead your team to wins, and then lead by example by doing so. So I definitely want to be more consistent and be able to pitch for deeper into games.
And what's one thing you'll miss about Trinity baseball?
One thing I'll miss, probably, to be honest, all of the friends I've made here. I mean, I know this year, being a fifth-year senior, most of the people I got to know playing baseball here have already graduated or no longer on the team. But I was really surprised this past semester and then this year moving forward about like the new connection I've made with new teammates that maybe were on my team in the past, but I never really got to know. And I know I really like the team this year, and I really think we're gonna do pretty well.
And Coach, last question, what's one goal you hope your team accomplishes this season?
I hope that these guys can learn from the 2015 and 2016 group that it really is a week by week process, that we don't want to really set our eyes on goals, but we want to focus on getting better, learning how to play the game the right way, improving week by week. And they're all the coaching cliches, but they're really the backbone behind a successful season. So coming out of the gate, we're going to spend some time and tell these guys not to look down the road, but to really just focus, for what's right in front of you and see where that takes us.
Definitely. I appreciate you guys sitting down and talking with me, and good luck this season.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.